coming up to I-10 here. We've been following this for about the past 10 minutes, actually trying to catch up with us. From what we understand, this is a Dodge.
While most of the people rather drive a normal car that can drive them to point A to point B, like a Honda Civic or a simple Toyota, some young men / creator have been praising this one particular car brand we're about to talk about in this video. This one particular car brand has dominated the YouTube culture for years now, mostly in the city of Atlanta, and so many creators has used this car epidemic as a good opportunity for them to grow a good fan base for their car channel or simply a vlog channel. But the car has also brought a lot of misconception and crime in the US. The Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat was by far the most stolen vehicle in the last 3 years when it started to gain more momentum amongst young people and vloggers for its powerful supercharged engine that was smoking other of its competitions, and the beautiful wine noses that came with the red eye, jailbreak, trackhawk were just unbeatable. People that had a V6 started to feel left out in the car industry, since most Hellcat / SRT was coming with the higher horsepower compared to others, and the car theft industry saw this as a good opportunity for them to start stealing these brands for a good profit, simply because they were easy to steal and most of them were being produced on an automatic transmission only, instead of a manual like most sport car companies. Some people nowadays are getting called scammers on TikTok / social media just for having the vehicle in question, since the price of the car in question is just through the roof. But what most of the people ignore is the fact that most of those people have this vehicle as a way to make more money and pay out loud after, which simply consists of putting a down payment, make the YouTube content with it, and make more money after with AdSense and the YouTube revenue, which I think is a good strategy, don't get it twisted. But another question we have to ask ourselves is, does having a manual transmission car help, or in other terms decrease the car theft of this particular car brands? For me, the answer will be a simply yes and no. Obviously, because driving a manual transmission is hard to learn, and most young people are born in a generation where a automatic transmission has become the #1 priority for new drivers and help reduce collisions. And after my research, only around 80% of American drivers can handle a manual transmission, according to the US News. And not simply because most of the sport car is fun when it's on manual transmission, and most of the car theft would probably have it in their mind when they are planning to steal one of those brands. And take it in, most of the people that are born outside the US that are no Gen Z or simply from the 90s probably know how to drive sticks already. And one of the reasons why most of the people rather drive a sticks nowadays is because of its practicality. So let's talk about Quan. So one of the first YouTubers from Atlanta who started to popularize the car in question, and just like every other black creator, when something is hot, everyone will copy and paste. So Quan started his YouTube career with clothing brands and reaction, but the clothing niche wasn't enough for him to start doing YouTube full-time. He was still getting a good amount of views, but it wasn't enough to put his name out there. So he decided to start another channel in the name of Quan that consists of vlogging, car content, and pranks, which helped him to put his name out there on the YouTube platform. He didn't come from a rich family though, but he had a passion into cars. So he decided to start vlogging his journey, purchasing cars from a simple Challenger and keep upgrading to the most recent Dodge lineup. So the funny thing is, he did try to include the project car for his channel, but it didn't really go anywhere. And some car guys will probably find it cringe to see someone who has a project car that is an automatic transmission. So he decided to sell that car and keep upgrading with the newest Dodge lineup and documenting his journey through vlogging. So the good thing about Quan is he didn't get into the Dodge lineup so he can start racing cups like other creators, but simply for his passion into cars and the excitement that he gets when upgrading cars. But I feel like today's creators will buy those cars so they can kind of prove to everyone that they got money, or try to show off on the YouTube platform and try to fit in the car industry. Okay, so let me talk about Dan Rue. So Dan Rue, for those who don't know, is one of the influencers on IG that used to go viral back in the days with his dance videos and everything. On one of the podcasts, he said that his GTR will definitely smoke every hellcat, which I think is true, simply because I feel like GTR, you can do really a lot with it compared to supercharged engine. Am I gonna get a GTR one day? I don't think so, but I feel like every Japanese car or other car that is more produced on the manual side will definitely smoke a lot of the car that is produced with the supercharged engine. And for those who don't know, Dodge just announced this new electric car. Is a lot of influencers gonna buy that new electric car? I don't think so. It's kind of a yes and a no at the same time, because when the Tesla was announced, a lot of people kind of bought it just for the content. So I feel like it's gonna be the same thing with the newest Dodge lineup. So the car that Quan had was a BRZ. BRZ is mostly produced in manual manual, but he had it as an automatic transmission, which kind of was like a little bit like, bro, why would you get a BRZ in automatic transmission? Which me, I think there is nothing wrong with it, because I drive a Scion TC. A Scion TC is one of the Toyota brand that was discontinued, and those cars mostly come in manual, but I have it as an automatic transmission simply because I didn't really care. I just wanted a sport car that drive me into point A to point B faster. So I was like, okay, it's gonna be a good thing for me to kind of have this car. But I believe having a manual transmission is always a good thing. It's always a fun experience for everybody who's trying to get into cars and really be able to really take advantage of the full engine and everything. Okay, we're about to watch this video that I was watching another day, and these trends consist of simply rapper choose next boyfriend based off their cars. They got a lot of car lined up, and then the girl, she will go into cars and smell it and see if it's clean and everything. I feel like the video is a good content, but the girl that is in the video, she's really cringing me up. She really don't know nothing about car. All she care about is seeing a SRT logo, a car that is loud, and obviously you know the media is teaching us young people nowadays, if you get a loud car, you get a better car. We're finna crunch together and see what this video is about, but let's get it.
Coming up.
Ooh. 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 It stink like cheese. It's basic. He probably don't wash his ass.
Like, what are you talking about, right? This, I believe, is like a Scat Patch or like a Daytona or something like that. Those cars are super expensive in Canada. I know in the US the price might be a little bit lower, but here in Canada I saw one of those Scat Patch. The price was going into 70K. I was like, why are you overpricing the Scat Patch? I don't know if I pronounced it right, but the price was crazy, bro. Even the Daytona is crazy. Imagine a hellcat and she's sitting on one of those cars talking about it smell bad. Obviously a car will smell bad because most of the people been smoking, and I don't smoke. I don't even feel bad about it. Like, you smoke in your car, like you made a lot of money. Hey, relax, my brother. But it's a good entertainment. Let's keep watching.
I don't even think this is an AMG.
Damn.
I think he put that on there.
You think he added the AMG?
He added everything else.
So that car, I believe, is like an E-Class. Those whole classic Mercedes was coming with like an AMG package. I don't know if that one have an AMG package, but I believe so. I feel like those whole classic Mercedes was just way better. Me personally, I'd rather drive an old classic Mercedes compared to the new one, simply because I feel like the new one is kind of over styled. Let's just keep watching, man.
He got a girlfriend. I'm gonna get out of here. I don't like that for him. And I don't know why he'll come here and think I'm gonna choose him and he got a pink Charger. Oh, hell no. Damn, he don't throw away trash.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Like, bro, why would you have a lot of trash? I don't understand, bro, why people don't clean their car.
Where he eat at? He a Zaxby ass. I'm done. Bad shit get my
And obviously, so you guys already understand. I don't even know if I want to watch the whole video because it's gonna be a bunch of nothing, a bunch of cringiness, but I'm probably gonna let the video down in the description if you want to watch it for yourself. And I feel like I don't really got nothing else to talk about, so let's wrap up this video. All right, and I feel like it's the end of the video. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I know it's been a month, I have a pause, but I'm back. And if you got any video idea that you want me to do, just spam me in the comment section. It will really be appreciated. It's your boy Murder XF, and I'm out.